Buying a new car or truck seems like a hopeless endeavor for the vast majority of Americans today. Rising costs of everyday life coupled with absurd MSRPs over the past 5 years have shattered many people's hopes and dreams of owning a new vehicle. But what if I told you there's finally something that could change all that? Something that could make vehicle ownership affordable again? Welcome to the Slate Pickup Truck, an affordable American-made EV that I'm so excited about. I'm putting down a deposit today during this video. If you're tired of overpriced vehicles and want to see what could be the future of affordable transportation, smash that like button and subscribe to Kinetic Horsepower right now. What is Slate? Slate is a startup backed by Jeff Bezos that's dedicated to creating functional, affordable vehicles that everyday Americans can actually afford. While Tesla might have started the EV revolution, Slate is here to kick the pants off traditional manufacturers who are trying to sell us $50,000 to $100,000 trucks, even when they're made in Mexico. This truck is 100% made in America, which means it won't be hit with import tariffs. And the best part? The starting price is under $20,000 after federal tax credits. That's right, a brand new truck for under 20 grand. Now, the truck is scheduled to launch in the last quarter of 2026. Will the federal tax credits still be in effect by then? We don't know for sure. President Trump has mentioned canceling it, but considering Jeff Bezos is a key investor and was at the inauguration, maybe that relationship will delay any changes to the EV tax credit. The base price, without the tax credit, would be around $27,000, which is still incredible value for what you're getting. And they could always adjust the pricing if the tax credit situation changes. Battery and range. Let's talk about what powers this truck. The standard battery is 52.7 kilowatt-hours, giving you around 150 miles of range. That might not sound like much compared to some luxury EVs, but for most daily driving, and especially for city use, that's plenty. There's also an extended range option with an 84.3 kilowatt-hour battery that gets you 240 miles. We don't know the price difference yet, but I'm guessing it might be around $3,000 to $4,000 more, which seems reasonable for the extra capacity. The efficiency works out to about 2.8 miles per kilowatt-hour. Not mind-blowing, but totally reasonable for a truck form factor. For my typical daily needs, even the base battery would cover 99% of my driving, commuting, grocery runs, and weekend errands. Most Americans drive less than 40 miles per day, so even with the standard battery, you could go 3 to 4 days between charges. Customization options. This is where the Slate Pickup really shines. It's designed to be a blank slate, pun intended, for customization straight from the factory. You can order it as a basic pickup truck, but Slate will also send you kits with QR codes that provide detailed step-by-step installation guides for all sorts of modifications. Want seats in the back? You can add them, along with a required roll cage that includes airbags for safety. And here's the smart part. The truck won't start if you have seats installed without the proper safety equipment. That's engineering with safety in mind. Want to mount a spare tire on the back? There's a kit for that. Want to transform it from a pickup into an SUV? There's a topper option that takes about an hour to install. Just snap it on, secure it, and you've got a totally different vehicle. The topper option gives it this amazing look, reminiscent of a Land Rover Defender 90. I can already see people putting Defender badges on these things. It looks rugged, purposeful, and way more expensive than it actually is. The standard color is gray, but they're showing how easily it can be wrapped. In fact, this is the first vehicle that's been specifically designed to be wrapped without removing any trim pieces. Wrap kits start around $500, which is incredibly affordable for completely changing the look of your vehicle. You could have a different color every season if you wanted. Interior and features. The interior is incredibly basic, and I actually love that. No overcomplicated tech, just the essentials. There's a physical climate control system, which is a refreshing change from everything being buried in touchscreen menus that require 3 taps while you're trying to drive. There are no built-in speakers. You bring your own Bluetooth speaker or can install manufacturer accessory speakers in the dash. There's no infotainment screen either, just a phone or tablet mount. I'd probably put an Android tablet running Android Auto there, which would wirelessly connect to my phone. Simple and effective. When your infotainment system gets outdated, just swap in a new tablet. Try doing that with your Toyota's built-in system. You get a spacious frunk up front for storage, perfect for groceries or tools you don't want sliding around in the bed. The truck is powered by a rear-wheel drive electric motor producing 150 kilowatts, which translates to about 201 horsepower. That's plenty for a truck this size, and being rear-wheel drive means you can have some fun with it too. Yes, you'll be able to do burnouts and even drift this thing if that's your thing. Size comparison. How big is it? It's about half the size of a Silverado EV, making it much more manageable for city driving and parking. It's similar in concept to the Ford Maverick, which I absolutely adore, but with an electric powertrain. The bed length is 5 feet, actually longer than what you get in the Maverick Hybrid. It can handle a 1,400-pound payload and tow up to 2,000 pounds. That's enough to haul my motorcycle, yard equipment, or a small trailer. For 90% of truck owners who never tow more than a small trailer anyway, this is all the truck you'll ever need. Specs and charging. The charging capabilities are solid. Level 2 charging gives you 25 to 40 miles of range per hour, with a full charge taking 4 to 8 hours. Perfect for overnight charging at home. DC fast charging takes you from 20% to 80% in about 30 minutes, which is respectable for road trips or when you need a quick top-up. Run down to the store while it charges. Come back and you're good to go. Safety features include automatic emergency braking, backup cameras, keyless entry, and forward collision warning, all standard equipment. You're not sacrificing safety to save money, which is incredible at this price point. And there we go. I've reserved my Slate pickup truck. Will I end up buying it? I certainly plan to. I'm currently in the process of buying my first house, so that's my priority right now. But by the time this truck launches, I should be in a good position financially to add it to my fleet. If you're as excited about affordable vehicles making a comeback as I am, smash that like button and subscribe to Kinetic Horsepower. I'll keep you updated on any news about my Slate reservation and the company's progress. Let me know in the comments if you're putting in an order too. Thank you for watching, and here's to the return of affordable vehicles that regular people can actually buy.